All right, y'all. Welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We got a few contestants over here. They're gonna be, not only seeing if they're smarter than a fifth grader, but seeing if they're smarter than each other. So, subjects: math, science, and the other one is reading and literature, I believe. But English, same.
It don't matter what category it is. This game is over.
Well, he's extremely confident, and everybody else looks pretty confident too. So I guess we'll just go ahead and get right into it. From that way to this one. Sound good to everybody?
Sure, bud.
All right. Well, all right. Well, let's get into it then. Contestant number one. This is going to be first grade, and this is math questions. Now, if he gets the question wrong, he's going to have 15 seconds to answer the question. Let's say that number one. If he gets the question wrong, you then have the opportunity to steal the question. If you know it. If you don't know it, then you will then have the opportunity, but it's going to go in order from each person. So, without further ado, let's get it. First grade math.
Second.
Shit.
The first day of the 20th century was
2000? Or are you giving? Oh, it ain't multiple choice. Okay. So
the first day of the 20th century.
Oh, well, January 1st, 2000.
Is that your final answer?
Sure, bud.
You're incorrect, my friend.
Wait.
Do you want
You got the
to
chance
use
to
your
steal?
chance to steal the question right now? Moving forward, we'll let it. You guys can call it out if you want to steal it. So if you don't,
every time we want to.
yeah. If any question that's wrong, you guys have. Well, it's gonna go in order though. So because he got the question wrong, you're able to steal it, and then if you don't know it, he can say it steal. It's gonna go in order though from whoever's question it is.
If I get this question right after I steal it, is it still my turn or is it now Derek's?
Still your turn, and you still have another question that you can also try to get correct. But you'll get another point, and still his point. He'll remain at 0. You won't have 0.
I don't know the answer. I don't want to steal
I
it.
can repeat the question.
I don't want to steal it. That'd be cheating with me.
Can I steal it?
Yeah.
January 1st, 1900. Final answer.
That was a close answer, but you, my friend, are also incorrect.
Oh, well, then fuck it.
The question and the correct answer was the first day of the 20th century was. The correct answer is January 1st, 1901. Okay.
Well, I should get a point off rip.
So he.
You know, fucking point off the rip.
You were close. That was very close, but no one there. All right.
I don't care about that.
Well, the way that they've prepared these questions for me,
Are we doing negative points or we just staying at 0?
no, it stays at 0.
Okay.
It's now
You have
contestant
to-
number 2's turn. You get the question right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you then have the option to steal if you know the answer. It's actually going to be 45.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so
45 questions.
in total for the whole, yeah.
Oh, shit.
You can just gonna ask you
15.
45 questions by yourself. Then give you
Damn,
45.
look, that nigga starts with
Damn. That's count to 45.
Neither here nor there. Let's
All
get
right,
it.
come on.
If you cut a quarter into thirds, how many pieces would you have?
3 pieces.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. You need to use all the time.
Congrats, bud. You did great.
He now has a point.
It's over.
We're just going to go ahead and move on to contestant 3 with no other further ado. Let's go ahead and get it. This will be our last question of first grade. After this question, right or wrong, we move on to second. And order starts back over. Let's get it. If I have 5 apples and you have 4 apples, how many more apples do I have?
1 more apple.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct.
Nigga, what I say, nigga, it's over. 1 point in the house. 1-1 nothing.
And as you can see, their confidence is still there. It's been there from the beginning. Let's see how they go. The score right now is 0 to 1 to 1. Second grade. Still in math, people. Question number 1. For contestant number 1. On a class field trip, there are 4 buses taking 36 students to the zoo. Each bus has the same number of students. How many students are on each bus?
9.
Final answer?
Answer. God.
That is correct. 9 students on each bus. As you can see, contestant number 1 is not very fond of math. But it's all
Guess
good.
that shit.
Because he now has 1 point as well, and he's tied the score. Contestant number 2, question number 2. If your mom buys 52 grapes and your dad brings home 34 grapes, how many grapes does your family have?
86.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You are correct, my friend.
Because I ate 2 grapes.
You don't know nothing.
I was gonna be wrong because
He was correct.
I don't have a dad.
Well, very emotional. But everybody in the crowd is sending their condolences and their emotions and their love. But good news is he got the question right. He now has 2 points. Score is 2-1-1.
Let's go. So we get 2.
Contestant number 3, question number 3. You have 2 quarters, a nickel, 3 dimes, and 4 pennies. How much money do you have?
89 cents.
Final
Final
answer?
answer.
Well, the one thing they cannot deny is the fact that they're smart, because that is also correct. And we're going to see how this goes in a little bit when these questions start getting harder, but so far I have good faith in all of y'all. That was 2nd grade. We're moving on to 3rd. Oh, damn. Well, y'all, sorry for the brief intermission. We had a few technical difficulties, but we're back. And we're still in math, but we're doing 3rd grade now. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to speed this along because everybody gets the rules now and everybody understands. If you want to steal, say you want to steal. If you don't, moving on. Contestant number 1, 3rd grade, math. First question. How many minutes are in a half hour?
30.
Final answer? That is correct. We'll just move along with contestant number 2. Oh, you also have 2 points. 2.
We all have 2.
And you also have 2. When writing out a fraction, the numbers above and below the vernaculum are called the... In better words, what are the 2 numbers on the bottom half and the top half of a fraction called?
Fuck. I can't think of the top one. I pass.
I know.
I got it. We're going in order anyway.
Contestant 3, you have the option to steal.
Numerator, denominator.
That's what it is.
Final answer.
That is correct.
Let's go!
So right now it's 2-2-3. Contestant 3 now also has his question. If he gets it wrong, you guys can still steal. We know the rules. Let's get to it. If it's 5:30 when you leave for the store and 6:15 when you get there, how long did it take?
45 minutes. Final answer.
That's correct. Now has 4 points. And that is also the end of 3rd grade. We're moving on to 4th grade. We're moving on up. If a train leaves the station and travels at 60 miles per hour, how much time will have passed when it arrives at a station 300 miles away?
Yeah, my nigga.
I don't know. 30 minutes. Yeah.
That's your final answer?
That's his final answer this time.
That, my friend, was incorrect.
Incorrect.
Did you want to have the option to steal the question?
Yes, because I'm losing money.
If a train leaves
5
the
hours.
station, that is correct. So now, you have 3 points now, correct? So now the new score
Yeah,
is
so
2,
guys, appreciate y'all.
4. Who would thump? Who would fucking thump? Alright, contestant number 2.
Yes.
Just a basic arithmetic question for this one.
Dang,
I don't
arithmetic.
even know what that means. So
Bro, our parents used to do arithmetic at school.
91 times 2 equals
182.
final answer.
Yes.
That is correct. You also got 4 points.
My question, baby.
Hey. Okay.
Okay.
Well, as you can see, our audience was impressed with that one. So, let's keep it rolling. Contestant number 3. The interior angles of a triangle always sum to
180 degrees.
final answer.
Well, the time is up.
90 degrees, final answer.
Ooh, that was so close. You had it correct on the first final answer.
God damn it, you didn't give us a chance to steal it.
God damn.
Damn.
So bad. You got it.
Nobody can steal. My apologies to the contestants that also had that question correct in their head. But like I said, if you want to steal it, just let me know that you want to steal it.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. This guy stinks.
God damn. Well, lucky for them, this is my show, not theirs.
Okay.
Anyways, 5th grade math. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Well, let's see it. Contestant number 1. A hexagon has how many sides?
So that's 5. No. Trippy. That's 6.
Final answer? That's correct, my friend.
Marcus literally just asked me this, bro, like yesterday.
That's why I look at that nigga.
Well, as you can see,
I said, please get it.
I was thinking about the paper on like actual paper.
but there was no option to steal that one because he got it correct. And you now have 3 points. The score is now 3, 4, 4. The audience is pretty hyped today. Another arithmetic question. I don't know who he's paying off back there, the people making the questions, but
I lost.
he always seems to have the upper hand. Anyways, let's see. What is 141 times 2?
141 times 2?
That is the question.
1 plus 141 would be 282.
Well, there's no need for us to ask
Man,
if that's his
what kind
final
of
answer
bullshit?
because that is.
Hey, man, who wrote these questions?
Yay me.
Hey, yeah, I don't know who he's paying off back there, but he now has 5 points, I believe.
Bring on the question.
I do. I am now winning also.
It's going to be 3, 5, 4.
5.
So now, like I said, there goes that confidence again.
He sucks.
Contestant number 3. If you need half a cup of flour and you only have 1/4 measuring cup, how many times do you need to use it to get the right amount of flour?
3. Final answer.
Would you like the option to steal the question? Next time you guys can just
Can
say
you repeat the
steal.
question? Fuck.
If you need half a cup of flour and you only have a 1/4 measuring cup, how many times do you need to use it to get the right amount of flour?
2. Final answer.
That is correct. You need to use it twice.
No more repeating questions.
Yeah.
That nigga should have known the question. Then you'd be paying attention.
That is an excellent point. We're not going to take the point back, but that is the new change of that rule
Yeah,
moving
you
forward.
must pay attention to the question.
And that's the end of math.
Thank God.
Would you guys like to rearrange sheets for the next subject?
No, I'm gonna keep my seat as hot.
Okay. Well, looks like we're moving along to the we're back in this thing. Sorry, I had to sort through my papers here. Anyways, we're doing science questions now. Starting back over. Starting back in first grade. Well, the audience doesn't care about science, but that's what we have on the paper, so that's what we gotta read. Contestant number 1. What causes tides?
Final answer.
Well, that is correct. He now has a total. How many points do you have? I need y'all to keep up with your own points moving forward.
I have 4.
Got you. 4.
5.
4. Okay.
I have 5.
Yeah, 4, 5, 4. Got you. We'll have it down at the bottom so the audience never loses track of the score. Anyways, question number 2. A caterpillar changes and grows into a what?
A butterfly.
That is correct.
Scientific make one wrong. Sit back here.
What the fuck is that? Lock this monster.
This one is a multiple choice question.
But you like your seat now, huh, nigga?
The sun is A planet, B star, C mystery.
Star.
What grade is this?
That is correct. And this is first grade. And now that's the end of first grade.
Who cares question?
I hope everybody is keeping a hold of the score because we are no longer keeping track until we edit this. Second grade. Question number 1. What is H2O also known as?
Water. Final answer.
Yeah, man.
That is correct. Gonna start throwing curveballs at you guys, I see. The ocean is made of what kind of water?
Salt water?
You still made it through. That is correct. These
Seawater.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, nah, that's
These collect energy from the movement of air.
ain't no multiple choice on that.
Nope.
No,
Nah,
this is one.
they ain't give you a
this is
multiple choice
one
question.
thing that collects energy from the movement of air.
I hope you got that time in your head.
Trees.
Final answer.
Plants.
It is windmills.
What?
Why you keep giving this nigga an answer? You can't steal it.
Oh, dang! My bad.
Damn.
Y'all gotta say I want to steal the
I thought you knew. It's your show, ain't it? You supposed to be knowing to just go to it.
No, man,
I didn't know he got it wrong. You can tell he got it wrong. You just said she's with me. I can't say I would have steal it.
Alright, my bad. Yeah, man, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, man. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut the fuck up. Alright, let's get it. Third grade. We are still in science. We'll recap the score. Everybody can say their score out loud after each subject. So we're going by grades right now after each subject. When we switch to the next subject, everybody give us a recap of their score. Okay. Third grade. First question. When a living thing makes more of its own kind, is it called A, reproducing, B, reducing, or C, recycling?
Reproducing. Final answer.
That is correct. I didn't choose for that to be multiple choice. It was multiple
I
choice.
can't believe this shit.
You got
all of these
multiple
are
choice too.
choice.
Bro, but the next one should have been multiple choice.
But it wasn't.
I was waiting for him to start reading.
I don't write the questions, my friend. I just read them. Contestant number 2. What phenomenon might be felt on the surface when two tectonic plates rub against each other?
An earthquake.
That is also correct.
I have 7, nigga. Send me to heaven, nigga.
Well,
Yeah,
he gave us an update on his score before we finished the subject.
Call red, nigga. Reverend, nigga.
Okay. Contestant number 3.
You better attention to school.
Which planet is closest to the sun?
If you get your wrong, can I steal?
Wait, look at that.
I'm next. You can't steal that.
Nah, it goes this way.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Saturn.
It's an
It
order.
has to go this way first, apparently.
You know it's Mercury.
That was incorrect, though.
It's Mercury.
You said no, it wasn't? I'll be...
It's
Okay.
It's okay. It was too much time anyway.
That's why I moved on. But that was correct.
That's not cheating. That's cheating, bro. He wasn't even gonna try to steal if I say, "Can I steal it?" You was just gonna say the answer.
No, I wasn't.
You did it 4
You
times
already
straight.
said, can you steal it? So I moved on to the next person.
Nah, that shit don't count.
Go in order.
We've already said
Fuck
because
that.
we're going in order, that it goes in order.
That nigga wasn't even gonna try to steal if I didn't say, "Can I steal it?" He was just gonna sit there. He wasn't gonna try to steal
He
it.
said he wanted to steal it. He got the answer correct. Sorry, my friend. We are now moving to 4th grade.
Who the fuck even knows that?
Me, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
Yeah. Because Earth is
It's a whole song. You know Drake Josh?
Yeah.
Alright, we're now moving to 4th grade. What planet is nicknamed the Red Planet?
I was.
Jupiter. Final answer.
Ooh,
Incorrect.
that is incorrect.
It's Mars.
Fuck shit.
I'm thinking of the
He
red.
wants
Damn.
the answer, and he got it
I'm
correct.
thinking of the red dot. No.
You know what it is, nigga Mars, nigga. I got bars, nigga. Finna touch the stars, nigga. I drive cars, nigga. Nigga, I'm nigga.
Not only are they smart, they're rappers.
I have 8 now.
Well, looks like he's not the fan favorite right now. Is it because
Oh,
he's
it's my
winning?
question still.
Possibly. Alright,
Thank you, Adi.
contestant number 2, question number 2. Animals who eat only plants are called what?
Fuck. It's I'm finna get somebody to answer if I get it wrong. It's a fucking. It has to be a herbivore.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Is it correct again?
Let's go, nigga.
We'll be doing a lot of bleeping out and censoring, though, as there are kids watching this program back home.
Man,
Fuck
fuck them kids. Fuck them parents. Fuck everybody else watching this because I'm fucking losing.
That's 9 for y'all. Bang, bang, bang. 26.
Remember, we are in 4th grade of our 2nd subject, and we are doing one more subject after this. Still a long game ahead of you, contestant number 3, and you have this question ahead of you. How long does it take the moon to orbit Earth? Oh, never mind. I'm going to read the question again. How long does it take the moon to orbit Earth? 24 hours, 365 days, 1 month, or Earth orbits the moon? Question mark.
days.
Final answer? That is incorrect, my friend. That was a tough question, though, and my apologies for reading it wrong the first
4
time.
hours. I don't answer.
That is also incorrect. You also have the option to steal the question. If you
Can't answer is also 1 month.
That is correct. And that's the end of 4th grade, people.
I know. No, it's 10.
I wish we would have had some people to proofread these questions before they got to me, but it's neither here nor there.
Weak ass question.
Okay, 5th grade, and when did it start? Contestant number 1. What are the 3 states of matter?
Solid, liquid, gas. That's it.
That is correct. He was absolutely right. He doesn't sound too happy about that, but he was correct. The audience looks like they're still pulling through for him. Contestant number 2.
Yes, sir. We need 1, Cam.
What force pulls objects toward Earth's core and keeps humans from floating in the sky?
Gravity.
Are you?
Final answer. That'll be 11 for y'all head top.
That is correct.
I don't know if my questions don't start getting easier. It's gonna be some furniture moving in this motherfucker. Shit. I don't know that furniture
Contestant
moving
number 3.
furniture in this motherfucker.
Contestant number 3. Why do you see... Oh my god, I wish they would have proofed it. Why do you often see lightning before you hear the thunder?
Are you serious? And then, of course, it ain't no multiple choice, right?
No.
I just gotta know.
There's only one reason why.
Nigga, because lightning comes before thunder. That's not my final answer, but damn.
Why do you see the lightning before the thunder?
Bro, I don't know.
I guess if you have the option to steal the question if you want it.
You don't want to steal it. I want to steal it.
Hey man, I might know.
What is it?
Man,
Well,
you better hurry up.
you would have to go right now to steal
That
I
it.
just don't want
been
to.
with-
I just don't want to answer right now.
Okay, so it's my turn.
This nigga answered.
Light travels faster than sound.
That is correct.
Oh my bad.
That was also the end for our science subjects.
Yay.
Everyone can go ahead and announce their score, even though they've been at the title this whole, the bottom this whole time. But
I have 12.
Have weak ass 5. Okay. That's it.
And I also have 5.
we'll confirm after. We're gonna go ahead and move along to, I believe.
Zoom's over with.
That nigga told me how to ask a question. Shit, I knew I lost. Alright, so the question.
First one. That's the first.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader? 'Cause it's gonna be a test.
We are now gonna do English and language arts questions. It's our final subject, y'all. Still much room to
Glad you didn't pick my worst subject, which is geography. If you had picked that,
You guys are gonna have to be pretty close to perfect to catch up, and you're gonna need him to miss a few, but still anybody's game here.
good news is I know everything besides geography. So I'm going to win.
First, well, the audience still doesn't like him. Well, it's all good. What is the term for a word that is similar in meaning to another word?
Similar? Wait. Goddamn. What? I don't know, man. I'm too hot for this. Too hot for this, man.
It should be a synonym.
That's what
That is correct.
Say, what's the word?
Similar?
No.
Run the tape back. I did ask the contestants if they wanted to switch seats. He kept his seat because it was hot or warm.
Yeah, they said, shit, my seat high.
That's the end of math.
Thank God.
Would you guys like to rearrange sheets for the next subject?
No, I'm gonna keep my seat as hot. Seat cold as Paul.
Alright.
Paul who? That's a-
Walker! Paul Walker! P Dub, dead, ice, gone.
Rest in peace to Paul Walker.
You have 12. You just had 11.
That's 12.
What is the past tense for the word run?
Ran?
Final answer?
Damn, that nigga run. That nigga used to run. Yeah, that's a good name. Damn, I ran away from that nigga. Is ran even a word? Fuck it, ran. Who cares?
That is correct.
No hesitation.
Moving on down.
Easy ass question.
Of course, easy too.
Well, yes, we are in first grade right now. Test number 3. What tense is this sentence?
Nigga, that
We
was the
will
first
go
question.
to Disney World.
Future tense.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. That is correct. Now we're moving on to second grade. First grade actually had a lot of questions. Could have did some more, but
Yeah.
we've already took enough of your time. What type of literature features magical creatures such as giants, gnomes, and goblins?
Fairy tales.
Final answer?
Sure.
That is correct. Okay.
Well, I'm finna get hold right here, guys. I'm getting hold. He's finna
Okay.
hold the fuck out of me right now. I'm finna get hold for sure.
Does the word bone have a long or short vowel sound? Pause. That, my friend, is incorrect.
I mean, are we giving niggas chances still? This one is only 2 answers.
Oh, that my friend has nothing to do with nothing.
It's automatically long. You can't do that.
Okay, I guess that's not a bad point. And I've given away a few of the other chances, so yeah, we'll take one of your chances away because I've recorded it anyway.
Boy.
But there's still plenty of time to come
I
back.
thought it was short because I thought ooh would have been long.
No, it's O.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. But O is, yeah, that's
It's a long vowel sound because it makes the sound of the letter.
Bone.
Yeah, it's O, like bone. O.
No, see, bow is O.
No, like boondocks. That's not how O is
But
pronounced.
that's 2 O's. That's why it's pronounced like
It is
that.
too.
Oh, that
But
makes
they're
sense.
both.
That's
Yeah.
why, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Question number 3.
Yeah, you finna get hold to. Yeah, you finna get hold to, nigga.
Nah, this one is okay. Well, this is 2nd grade. Does bug have a long I or a short U sound?
Short U? Final answer?
That is correct. That's why I was looking at it crazy, but
Yeah, but
So then,
I guess in 2nd grade you're learning
yeah, it's like,
how the sounds of the.
I don't, them niggas in 2nd grade don't know this. I promise you this. I go after 2nd grade right now, this shit. I don't know.
I don't
see a bug over
maybe
here.
our 2nd grade. I don't know about 2nd graders now.
Hey,
So, nigga, put a bug there.
I don't make the questions. I just read them. Anyways, 3rd grade it is. Then we're actually wrapping up the end of the game. Actually, after the next 2 grades, that'll be the end of our subjects, people. So let's go ahead and start 3rd grade.
Let's go to 3rd grade.
The person in a novel who tells the story from a 3rd-person perspective is called what?
Narrator. Final answer.
That is correct. They're trying to make their way back up.
That's so corny.
Nigga watching Boomerang. That nigga good.
Okay, question number 2.
What you got?
I got 6.
See? What you got?
8.
Okay, we're getting to 3rd grade, so questions are definitely up in the difficulty.
You damn right they is.
Give an example of a transitional word.
But, like, he was going to the store, but he got robbed. That's my final answer.
We're gonna have to look to Google to see if that is included because they only have these 4 words, but they also have dots.
Hey Siri. Is but a transitional word.
She doesn't think you do like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Siri has spoken. That is correct. The examples they had listed were also
So transition words are words like and, but.
But
so,
that's also
and,
included.
I got 14
Yeah.
regardless.
Also was the number 1 thing they had listed
I need
here.
one.
But neither
We're
way,
still just doing the same.
neither here nor there, they're all correct.
Just to humiliate us.
Definitely up in the difficulty though.
Bring the camera over here. You're just doing this to humiliate us, right? You already won.
The main series of events in a story is called what?
The climax.
Final answer?
The plot. Final answer.
That's the second one is your final answer?
Yes.
That one is correct. It was a close one. And now that will wrap it up for 3rd grade. We're moving on to 4th. Moving on up. You guys graduated 3rd grade and now we're moving to 4th grade.
Let's go. Super.
Contestant number 1. A story conveying a moral lesson is called what?
Nigga, what?
A story conveying a moral lesson is called what?
God damn. Fucking term.
Time is running out, but you can produce a final answer if you have one.
Yeah, I got one.
I don't know.
I do not know.
I can't think of that.
Contestant number 2 does not want to steal. What you got to steal? I can no longer further repeat the question, but I repeated it twice while
Yeah.
time was counting.
I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
I forgot.
The correct answer was a fable. That was definitely a difficult question, though, and
That's what the fuck that was?
yeah, conveying a moral lesson. What is the main character in a story called?
Protagonist.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
That's correct. Okay, let me proofread this question before I say it out loud. You like your multiple choice questions? Well, you got one. Which is an example of alliterative language? 1, the ocean glistened as the day turned to night. Or 2, the sea shimmered with the sinking sun.
B, final answer.
That is correct. 2. There's 2. But B, 2. Same thing. We just wrapped up 4th grade. Now we're actually about to start wrapping up this whole episode.
They cheating.
They
cheating. Let me pick my question.
But we will wrap it up, and we're going to finish with 5th grade.
I never pick my question.
These are the final 3 questions. First question. Who is the creator of the classic book characters Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn?
Nigga, Moby Dick. I don't know.
What?
I think that nigga
Final
created Moby Dick also.
Oh, he did? Oh, shit. Well, fuck it. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Final answer. Fuck up.
And I also forgot. That's some bullshit. Wait. I forgot. Fuck. You gonna say it like
The answer to the question is Mark Twain.
Mark fucking Twain.
All right, we have 2 more questions left in 5th grade. Well, let's go ahead and do it.
I didn't want to do this for this reason. The fucking stupid.
What is the name?
Nobody knows Mark Twain.
What is the name of the most famous English playwright?
English.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that even English?
It's
I
probably,
think it's not English.
it's probably who you're thinking of.
Romeo and Juliet. Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Yeah, that nigga's not English, is he?
Would you like to steal?
Chicago.
What? That is also incorrect.
Y'all never seen the play Chicago?
Nobody's seen that shit.
It's a whole movie.
Ooh. Can I do another one?
You also have the.
I said I don't know.
Everyone's incorrect.
Yeah.
But the term playwright is the person writing the name of the most
Yeah,
famous
you
English
say-
playwright.
y'all
That's
niggas
William
said the name
Shakespeare.
of the play.
You guys
I
named
thought,
everything.
I thought that's playwriter.
No, it's. I mean, the term playwright is how it's questioned. That's what the term of the nigga is. It is the nigga writing the shit, but playwright means like if you
No, hell no. Y'all cheating. That shit got to be questioned differently, bro.
W-R-I-G-H-T. Playwright,
See,
that's the nigga that writes the
I
play.
can't- He reading that. He can see that it's R-I-G-H-T. I'm thinking this playwright, W-R-I-T. Nigga, the
Yeah,
play
what
was like,
No, that would just.
yeah, what play? See,
It would
you
just
about
be-
to say shit. I'm
it would-
thinking.
yeah, I know, that's why I said y'all, but it would just be play if that was the question. I just said his play is
Just
instead
want
of
to make
him.
it clear. Oh, wait. I mean, y'all niggas threw me off. So, man, hey, fuck this game.
We have one more question.
Oh, it's still not done.
Nobody got that one correct.
Oh, shit, I thought it was over.
Contestant number 3.
Oh, this nigga.
What? This is also another multiple choice question. What is an antonym for beautiful? Pretty, gorgeous, or ugly?
Ugly. Like your boy over there.
Final answer?
That
I let the camera know.
that nigga moved the camera twice.
That is correct. It is in fact ugly. Well, looks like we have reached the end of our game we had going here. I mean, everybody can go ahead and announce their scores, or the winner can just announce their score.
15. They got 2 clean, 2
15 other scores
Nigga,
don't
shut
matter.
up, nigga.
Single one.
Me,
Hey,
sue
man,
me.
so-
Nigga gonna try to sue me. After
Yeah,
I win with the
Kill this
motherfucker.
video,
Ooh, we.
man.
This
I hate
nigga
this
ugly.
video. Nigga was
UG.
stupid.
Well, if y'all, there you have it. That was our winner.
I'm a king
Some of the
around here.
questions, were questionable. Some of the way I read some of the questions,
Should
it's
have
fucked up.
Should have more points. They cheated.
But all in all,
That's our question.
we got down to the bottom of
Nigga cheated me. Make me look stupid
who's
on
the
camera.
smartest, I guess.
Hey, someone call my mom.